Hi, this is Sarah from Paranormal Things Queen, and I just got back from vacation in Gulf Shores, like yesterday, or the day before that. Once I'm not on vacation, my days kind of blend back together in the summer. Can't tell Monday from Tuesday, and yeah. So, I've been meaning to film this video for a while now, but I went on an impromptu vacation, and that kind of got, like, put on the back burner. So today I'll be doing an unhaul of, I think, like 10 books that I'm going to be giving away. I'm giving away one of these books to my sister, and the rest I'm giving away to my favorite used bookstore. And let's hop right into it. So the first book I have is The Giver by Lewis Lowry. I actually own an omnibus velvet edition of The Giver, like the whole series, and it's beautiful, and I bought this one because I had wanted that one and they didn't have it at the time, so I just got this one before the movie came out. And then they did, like the place where I was shopping, I think it was Walmart, they actually got the red velvet edition back, so I bought that, and now I have 2 copies. But my sister wants to read this one, so hopefully we can like buddy read it or something. That'd be cool. And the next book I'm giving away is Kiss of the Vampire by Cynthia Garner. It is the first book in the Warriors of the Rift series. I think I gave this book like 2.75 stars or 3 stars on Goodreads. It's not a bad book. It's about it's a paranormal romance, of course. So the paranormal entities that are all featured in this book are aliens from another planet who have come down. So all the paranormal entities, vampires, werewolves, you name it, they're all aliens. And I thought that was like a pretty cool thing, but I wasn't a big fan of this book, and the cover is kind of hideous, so I'm okay with getting rid of this one. And somebody else could probably enjoy it more. And the next book is a book that I will never read, and this is The Book of Luke by Jenny O'Connell. This is about a girl who has a bad breakup, I think, and she ends up moving back to her hometown, and her 2 best friends have sworn off guys, and she decides to swear them off too until she meets another boy. You know, classic contemporary. I'm just not a big contemporary reader. I've never really have been, and there's only certain cases where I will read contemporaries. So I'm not really interested in this one, and neither is my sister, so I'll be giving this to somebody who will enjoy it more. The next book is a book that I have read. I read this one a long time ago, so I was kind of like hesitant to get rid of it, but I don't love it enough to keep it. So that is Tantalized by Cynthia Leitich Smith. I really don't know how to pronounce that. Leitich. But this is a vampire paranormal story. I read this not long after reading Twilight, so there's a lot of sentimental feelings here because I don't love it. I enjoyed it. I remember liking it a lot, but I didn't love it. And I don't know. The back is pretty cool though. Like it has like a bat thing. And I feel like somebody else could enjoy this one a lot more. So I'm releasing it back into the world. And the next book is a book that's not mine, it's my sister's, but I'm bringing all these books, so she was like, here, take it. That is the Carrie Diaries by, what's her name? Candace Bushnell. This is the prequel to the Sex and the City. Is it Sex and the City? It's Sex and the City series. I should know that. I used to watch that TV show. And yeah, she likes the TV show, but she didn't like the books, so I'm giving that one away for her. The next book is a Nicholas Sparks novel that I just was gifted by a neighbor, and she moved away, so I have like no way of giving it back to her, and I'm never gonna read it. And it is Knights in Rodanthe, I think. Knights in Rodanthe? I don't know. It's a movie. I think I saw like 10 minutes of the movie. I'm not really interested in reading it. It seems kind of cliche. I'm not into reading Nicholas Sparks. That's just, I think the only book that I'm going to read by him is A Walk to Remember, and we're going to keep it at that. And I haven't even read it yet, so I don't even know if I will. The next 2 books I have are a series, and this is something that I got from one of my neighbors, and they were just like, here, keep it. And I was like, okay. And I wanted to read it, but now I'm just kind of like, and that is Vampire Beach Volume 1 and Volume 2 by Alex Duvall, and like the people don't even look the same on the covers. It's kind of funny. I know that this is about a guy who moves to school and there's vampires on the beach. I'm not interested, so giving these away. And then the next one is a book that I read, and it is After by Amy Effall, and this is about a girl who winds up being arrested because of something that she did. And I don't really think it's a spoiler because, like, in the metallic part you can see that she's pregnant, so it's obvious that she did something to a baby in jail. Yeah. It's an impactful story. Like, it's something I think a lot of people should read because it's about a girl who is one of those people who tries to kill their baby. And that's something that's really hard to write about. And I didn't love this, but I definitely recommend it. Like, this is something that I think somebody out there is really going to enjoy reading. And it's very pretty, so I hope that they appreciate it. And then the next book is Willow by Julia Hoban. It has a really cool cover. Like, I don't know. I just love doing that. And this is about a girl named Willow whose, I think, parents die in a car crash and she self-mutilates herself. And this is basically one of those books where it's about love saves us all, but really in reality, love helps, but love doesn't save you from your own mental problems. And I've thought about rereading this, but I've decided I'm just going to give this one away, and somebody else can probably appreciate this more than I can. So. And the next book is a book that I'm giving away. I wanted to keep it because I didn't want to get rid of my whole collection, but every time I look at it, I rage. And if you see, like, the top 10 books that I think are overhyped or whatever that video is, I'll link it down below. I mentioned this, and I think this was my #1 pick. Allegiant by Veronica Roth. Yeah, somebody out there will probably enjoy this who's a big fan of the series. So I'm giving away a hard copy, and that's awesome. So they can really appreciate this. And then the next book I'm giving away is a book that I had to read last year. Is it? Yeah, it's already last year. Wow. Whew. Time goes by fast for my 11th grade AP class, and that is Undaunted Courage by Stephen E. Ambrose. This is a huge book. Like, it's a non-fiction story. Not a story, it's non-fiction about Lewis and Clark's expedition. I really recommend this for history buffs. Like, it has like a lot of maps and everything Lewis and Clarky. I don't want to keep it, so I'm giving it away because I probably should, because I may need to write a report on Lewis and Clark one day, but no. So, these are the books that I'll be giving away. Hold on. I'm going to try to do that thing like I did last book haul, although this is an unhaul. So, these are the books that I'm going to give away. That failed, but... So, let me know down below if you've read any of these books, or if you, like, love them, or if you would give any of these books. Would any of these books be books that you would give away or keep? Let me know down below in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and like, and bye!